and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but for those of you who are new to the circle, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every single day. And if you're looking for daily short tarot readings, check out my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts. If you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer them through my website, innercircleguidance.com. Let's find out what the circle needs to know on the Lionsgate portal today. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Hierophant. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take some clarity on this Four of Cups and this Two of Pentacles. We have the 1111 card. We have the Moon. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is interesting because I'm picking up on an energy that today just feels like any other day for some of you, which is completely fine. If today feels like any other day to you, it's because the universe, one, wants you to recognize that as much as the portal helps with manifestation, as much as the spiritual energy around us is of a positive nature and is of a nature of change towards positive manifestation, ultimately the power comes from us, not from the portal. The other thing I'm seeing here is that for some of you, the major thing that you are manifesting is beneath the surface and is happening in ways that you may not even realize is happening. The moon means that you're connecting more spiritually to things and to yourself. You're leaning on your spiritual practices. You are in a state where your intuition and your spiritual gifts are heightened. But the moon also indicates that there are hidden things here, maybe hidden emotions, or there's certain information that hasn't come to light yet. I'm seeing that some of it that hasn't come to light has to do with these destined moments, these fated moments, these moments that you've already set in motion, and these energies you've already set in motion, where you are on the correct path. Now, what I'm largely seeing in this reading is that you're very much going on a journey of self-discovery. You're very much going on a journey that has to do with balancing your inner world so that you can create your inner world so that it creates on your outer world. A lot of you are really going to be spending a lot more time alone. A lot of you seem to be connecting more with yourself, trying to come into balance between your masculine and feminine energies, because we have the moon and we have the sun in both of these two cards. We also have the Two of Pentacles, which has to do with balance and juggling and ebb and flow. Now, what I'm seeing here is that largely the thing that seems to be shifting the most, because it's funny how on the Nine of Wands here, we have this person standing on a side of a wall of wands. On this side, we have a person sitting with a wall of cups. What I'm really seeing here is that you are in a transitory phase. And part of the work that you're doing surrounding this portal is going to help with closing out that transition. You need to create a boundary between you and the past. You need to walk away from the mindsets, the thought processes, the people and the things and the ways of being, doing, and thinking and feeling that are no longer serving you. You need to reject those energies and step more into this new energy of moving forward. Seeing that you're going to be stepping into more calmer waters, You're going to be able to manifest more things that you desire. You're going to connect more with yourself, your spiritual gifts. Some of you are going to be coming into spiritual gifts, but all of this is moving towards long-term sustainable change. Some of this is going to challenge your traditions and your traditional thinking and your old mindsets and old thought processes. Some of you are going to start to realize that there's new ways of doing and being and thinking and feeling about things. And it all comes from you, not from your external world. It comes from your internal world. Now, the warning that I'm seeing here is that some of you are still wanting to just charge ahead and not actually do the work of removing these mindsets and things and going on this journey and completing the spiritual tasks that you're being assigned. If you choose to do that, you're going to enter a cycle where you're going to be repeating things and things are going to be coming back around. So you really need to make sure that you are really actually doing the work here, that you are acknowledging the things that need to be acknowledged, that you are making those changes, that you're not avoiding or allowing yourself to be distracted from your goals. What I'm seeing as of right now with the Four of Wands on the table is that you are on the right path currently, but there may still be some changes and things that need to be made. There's still some information here that hasn't come to light. For some of you, you're going to be receiving some major epiphanies near or on today's portal. If you are very busy today, or if you're feeling tired, or if you're feeling like today's just any other day, don't worry about doing all the work only on today. A lot of the energy is at a heightened state today, but that doesn't mean that you don't have access to it over the next several days. Remember that this month also has 2 supermoons on top of this portal, which means that there's a lot of cosmic energy happening over this month in general. You have time to take this in stages. Don't feel like you have to do everything today. Today, what I would focus most on is trying to align to the different energies that you want. Start setting affirmations for the mindsets and thoughts and feelings that you feel need to change. Start visualizing the life that you want to step into in the different aspects of it. And that will help you align to what it is that you want. But most importantly, you need to figure out what needs to stay and what needs to go. What are you happy with and what needs work? Or what are you content with, but maybe it's at this sort of like it's okay, but it's not the best it could be sort of energy. You need to dream big right now. You need to get clear on if there was no boundaries, if there was nothing holding you back, if nothing was impossible, what type of life would you be living? You need to be that specific in terms of allowing your creativity and allowing your desires and things to come forward. Your desires for your future and what you're wanting to manifest are safe guidance. You weren't given these things if you couldn't do something with them. You may need to spend more time alone. You may need to spend more time resting. You may need to spend more time journaling or meditating, but try to get clear and try to make sure that you are rejecting the energies of the past. Some of you are going to be tested. There's going to be energies that are going to show up from the past because you're in the middle of that transitory phase where you're stepping out of one timeline and stepping into a new one. That doesn't mean that your manifestations aren't working. It means that you've set the ball in motion, but some of these things are still overlapping. Your job is to reject that energy. As long as you're rejecting that energy and you're attracting and accepting the new energy, you will continue to be on the correct path. Some of these things are going to be very subtle. It's going to be little things, things that you think are insignificant. You're going to start to realize and learn that the little insignificant things usually end up being important to the whole. So, for example, if you are rejecting your intuition on something small, you will start rejecting your intuition on larger things. The universe is trying to teach you this lesson of the smaller part of the whole right now. This is part of what this moon card is all about. The smaller pieces that make up the whole. So pay very much attention to detail at this time and try to be present. Try to be very observant of your thoughts, feelings, and actions during this time, because that's going to be part of the key and the breadcrumbs that the universe is leaving to this massive breakthrough that you're on the verge of. So your affirmation for this reading is, I am choosing to be observant, to see things differently, and to align to a new timeline. And as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.